Shiba Inu coin had a decent day yesterday after Jerome Powell. Well, you know what? I don't think Jerome Powell did a very good job in his speech yesterday, but the market did not react negatively, so that is excellent news. And to me, that indicates that investors are getting their confidence back. I'm going to talk and focus a little bit more on that in this video than I am the technical analysis on Shiba Inu coin. We've got a descending triangle pattern that we've had going on for the last 3.5 years. You guys are very familiar with this, so we'll touch on it. But we got to go over some of the headlines. We got to talk about the inflation. We got to talk about the tariffs and all of the literal crap that these guys are trying to push down our throats. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, analysts are actually optimistic about Shiba Inu coin right now. A 3.5-year descending triangle is getting ready to be broken, and we are ready to bounce up and potentially hit a 660% surge in the price of Shiba Inu coin towards a new all-time high. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it at the end of the video, but guys, I am trying my best, and you guys are not clicking download. Go download Best Wallet. You got a link for it down in the description below. I want to work with these guys so that we can burn some Shiba Inu coin or give some Shiba Inu coin away or something like that. All you literally have to do is install it on your Android, your Apple, whatever. It's in direct competition with Coinbase Wallet, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and it would very, very much help me if you guys did that. So we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. But let's go over Shiba Inu coin and let's go over Jerome Powell and what he's doing. But before, let's see what the fear to greed index is today. Yesterday, we were at a level of 23 extreme fear, and today, 31. I was expecting a nice bounce today, and here's why. The news really wasn't that good yesterday. Jerome Powell, this fool right here, pretty much came up with the only negative information that he possibly could, and it didn't drive the market lower. And to me, that's insane, because even good news, with people extremely fearful like they are, drives the market lower. Now you look at the headlines. A clash between Fed Powell and Trump is inevitable. Oh, this is exactly what we need, right? Stock market news, March 19, 2025, Dow climbs after interest rate decision to leave rates unchanged. Okay, this is weird. We got a clash between the president and Federal Reserve Chairman, but markets going up. They left interest rates unchanged, so that wasn't very good news, and the market was already expecting it. Okay, we weren't expecting an interest rate hike, so that was already priced in. It says Trump tariffs partly to blame for higher prices, per Jerome Powell. Tariffs, it's making things definitely worse. Tariffs, growth is slowing. Higher inflation ahead because of the tariffs. Guys, look, I don't know how else to say this, right? But the inflation data that we get and the interest rate data that we have and all of that, it's lagging, right? It's for previous months and all of that. So Jerome Powell sitting out there and talking and telling you that these tariffs are already making prices higher is one of the dumbest and most foolish statements that I have ever seen. These tariffs really haven't even hit home. These tariffs haven't done anything to raise prices. Do you understand that at a minimum, right, the companies, I get it, and if they're trying to push the prices onto consumers and all of it, I understand how that works, but it's on their imports from the moment forward that the tariffs were implemented, right? And we would not be seeing this in lagging data, knowing that the tariffs have just commenced a couple of weeks ago. So the fact that they're trying to scare you into thinking that these tariffs are a terrible idea, that it's going to make things so much worse. They're already painting the picture, they're already driving the narrative, and they are already pushing you against this plan. Think about that. Why? What's their end game here? Make you hate the current administration? Make you hate the economic policies? Make you go, like, I cannot fathom why he would choose, number one, a blatant untruth, if it's not a lie, why he would choose The only negative thing that they could possibly say when it's not even driving inflation higher and it's not even driving prices higher yet. But on top of it all, the best part of the entire thing, prices yesterday up, continuing to maintain that position today on this seemingly bad news. Prices rose and fear subsided. Guys, this is the best thing that we could look at right now. Fear is, I can't say rising, but the indicator is rising, right? The fear and greed index is rising here, which is perfect, even in the face of bad news. Even in the face of all of this fear-mongering that Jerome Powell and these fools are trying to hit you with right now. This could mark, and I can't get ahead of myself, right? And you try to call the bottoms and all of that, but this could mark the bottom. Bad news, good sentiment. And I believe that this is the best time that we possibly have to buy. I don't think that these guys are over, right? I don't think that they're done. Propagating, I guess, is the correct word. I don't think they're done propagating this idea that you should be afraid. I don't think that they're done trying to fill you with fear, but I think that the market has had enough. I think that the market is finally looking at the data instead of reading the news and falling victim to everything that these guys have to say. If you look at Shiba Inu coin right now, analysts are optimistic. And I know we've seen this time and time again, the optimism and all that. But it says in a TradingView post, Cryptagon stated that Shiba Inu coin's price is rebounding off the 3.5-year triangle. And they added the 1-week RSI on a similar sequence as between May and February of 2023, but eventually led to a price surge of over 661%. The accompanying chart showed Shiba Inu coin's price could rally to its all-time high as it breaks out of this triangle. And this is a very bold triangle indeed. It's a very, very large one. And it encompasses all of the higher highs that we have hit since 2021. And we've got a nice ascending wedge as well, bringing us in this triangle here. And of course, everybody always wants it to go to the upside. Nobody knows exactly where it's going to go. But I will say this. As long as investors are fearful, it will continue moving lower. But that fear is finally subsiding. And we can finally begin moving higher. As people look at the data, as people look at the fundamentals, as people look at the actual news instead of what people are being told to fear. And because of that, I am happily accumulating right now. One of the places that I'm doing so is the KSEC Centralized Exchange. You guys got a link for this down in the description below. They offer 100x leverage on not just Shiba Inu coin, but many cryptocurrencies out there. Best selection of cryptocurrency that I have seen in the United States. Even if you want to grab Picoin should be on here somewhere. Even if you guys want to grab Picoin, which is new, you can come out here, you can grab Picoin, all of that good stuff. Best selection of meme coins that I have seen in the United States. And you guys can trade all of these on, not all of them, some of the meme coins are not on leverage, but for the most part, the vast majority of them you guys can trade on leverage. If you're looking for a place to hold your cryptocurrency, I know you probably already have a Trust wallet, you got a MetaMask, you got a Coinbase. There's no sense in not diversifying your assets either. Download Best Wallet so that, of course, we can get something going there. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.